Hey you guys, welcome to Destiny Manifest. This is Jay, and this is my second video today. Ooh, that was good. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the last video I just put out, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. You will not regret it. It's free to do, and we offer some of the best information on the internet to improve your life, to improve your finances, to improve your mindset, to help you manifest. Just do it. Thanks. This video is for anybody who, whether you want to quit your job because you don't like it, or you want to make more money in your business, or if you want to just be financially free in life, I have a big favor to ask you. A big favor. I need you to be delusional about money. I need you to be delusional about making money. I want you to affirm that making money is easy. I want you to affirm that you make money in your sleep. I want you to affirm that the less you work is the more money you make. Why? Because this is basically the law of assumption. It's whatever you believe, whatever you assume about your life is true. So whether you assume that making money is hard, I know a lot of us grew up with that. Money doesn't grow on trees. Making money is hard. You have to work a lot to make a lot of money. When in reality, the hardest working people, the parents who had all 2, 3 jobs, they only made enough money to pay the bills for 1 month. And then when the bills came for the next month, they had to work just as hard to make that. So it's not true. The wealthiest people in our societies are not working as hard. They're not toiling as hard. They're not breaking their backs as hard as many people who make a fraction of what they make. When my sister and I, when T and I understood this concept and became delusional about money and affirmed that like making money is easy, it was the moment when we started running our Etsy shop. We opened an Etsy shop. It was our first one. And we started making money in our sleep. Like we would wake up to hundreds of dollars in sales. Like every day. Every day was a few $100s in sales before we even started like work, because we've always worked for ourselves, but we had a brick and mortar store that was our first business ever, and we just recently closed it. Like it's lasted us a good decade or so. Like it's been around for a minute now. And you know what? Oh, I will tell you something too. With our business that we had opened and everything, and we've had for like I said, like a decade. And it didn't really close, we just moved online. But we would work every single day, 6 days a week at the store. On the Sundays, we'd work at home. We worked so freaking hard. And while it did well, while it definitely did well, a lot of our customers ended up going online. And I don't know if we've told you guys already on this channel somewhere, but like we didn't know how to maneuver our business to really being online. So we struggled for a bit. And then, our mom was kind of like, work harder, take up more hours. And our aunt was like, work the Sundays too. Like basically like have no breaks. Like nowadays I'm all about soft life, but at that time, we didn't know how can we generate more income. And the people around us, our relatives' answers was work harder, work harder, work longer hours, take up more days. That wasn't the answer. What the answer was at the time was our Etsy shop, and when we closed down our physical shop in 2020, and we just had our online shop, that was the most money we've ever made in a quick amount of time in our business. We had our first, with our Shopify's, we had our first like $6,000, $5,000 days, all during the pandemic, working from home, sleeping and waking up to that type of money, not having to go to work. That's not even the only thing. Amazon KDP, which we also talk about on this channel a lot. I also realized how easy money was to make when I opened an Amazon KDP account, Kindle Direct Publishing, and I had people making me books. Like I didn't even have to make myself. And my first Christmas, I generated like nearly $20,000 in a couple of months, nearly all profit. And all I did was just scale ads. Part-time job, and I made like nearly $20,000. Like who does that? That's the power of being delusional. That's the power of the law of assumption. Just being like, making money is easy for me. I make it in my sleep. The less I work, the richer I become. I need y'all to do the same thing. That's the only way that your bank account's going to change, that your wallet's going to change, that your lifestyle is going to change. You need to get delusional about money. Because whether you believe something positive or you believe something negative, because that's what the law of assumption is, it's your beliefs about your life, it's going to be true. So does it make you feel good to be like, yeah, making money is hard. I have to toil and work, until I'm in my 60s, and then I can retire and hopefully enjoy some of life? Does that make you feel good? Or does it make you feel good to be like, making money is easy. I make it every single day. It just flows to me naturally. There's new opportunities coming to me every day. I'm a retire in my 30s or 40s. Doesn't that feel better? People want to tell you, like, it's so funny. People will complain all day about being broke and how much it sucks, and no one bats an eye. Like, that's normal. But if you say, I'm going to retire when I'm 35, or I'm going to retire in my 40s, or I'm going to retire in my 20s, or I'm going to be a millionaire by 30 or something like that, people want to tell you, be realistic. You're living in a fairy tale, right? They want to tell you that type of stuff. Why are things only unrealistic when they're positive? If you speak the worst curses over yourself and over your life, people are like, yeah, yeah, that you're being logical. That's realistic. Watch people like that too. Like, try to stay away from people like that as much as you can. A realistic life is what most people are living, quote realistic, and they're miserable. So what they're trying to do, whether consciously or unconsciously, most of the time is unconscious, is they're trying to pull you down, pull you down to where they're at, pull you along on the journey they're going on. And you might not want to go on that journey. You might not want to go on the journey of, let's retire at 65. Let's only have the weekends to enjoy. Let's work 9 to 5. How about no? How about we be delusional and delusionally manifest the best lives for ourselves? If you agree with this message, if you can get behind this message, if you're going to start practicing some of the positive affirmations that I talked about, then please give this video a like. Please share it with whoever you think needs to hear it, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. We talk about this stuff all the time, my sister and I, and it sucks that we barely ever catch it, on audio, so we can put it on our little podcast, which you guys should check out, or like that we can put on the channel. Like, we just have these conversations and we just let it go. But I'm like, no, I need to start, like, this year more than ever, putting our message out there. It doesn't make sense to be an echo chamber talking to each other about this stuff. We know this stuff. You guys need to hear this stuff. So I hope it reached even a single person. And yeah, I will see you in the next one, guys. Peace and love. See you later.